hello there. Why is it so high? Oh, my lord. There you get a little steering wheel action. Sorry, it's a little shaky right now. Oh my God, there's a U-Haul. You no pull out in front of me. Thank you very much. I don't want to die today. Okay, so, garage sales. It's Friday morning. I got a decent amount off Facebook that I'm going to try to hit up this morning. And these right here are no ordinary glasses. They are, I don't know if you can see, they're what I call them is my Folkleys. Luckily, I have a really fat head and a fat nose, so big glasses don't look that bad on me anyways. But these have a fucking spy camera right here in the middle. There's a little... Some error code came up. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what you guys heard. Anyways, there's a little dot. You can barely see it if you're really looking for it, but I'm not really worried about the hidden camera aspect of it. I just don't like... So in my town, I garage sale in a very small community of about 20,000 people, right? If I strapped a GoPro to my chest or like my shoulder or something, or like wore a helmet with a GoPro on it, it would be absurd. Everybody around here is so country and small town living. They would like, everybody would be staring at me and asking questions the whole time. I just know it would be more of a distraction than it would be worth. I wouldn't get any good footage because I'd be constantly fielding questions about why I'm recording, to where, you know, in other cities you might be able to get away with that. So anyways, you know, I guess the discreet is a little bit of a thing. No one's going to notice glasses. And for me, it's just really handy. I don't have to worry about a mount. I don't have to worry about... you know, I don't have to worry about, you know, just the uncomfortableness of wearing it and all that good stuff. I don't know. Anyways, glasses are just easy, right? Like, I think I'm going to try to use these to, like, film some fishing videos and stuff for you guys, too. Hunting videos, I thought that would be great. The last one, I just used my phone, and every time I had to use my gun or anything, you know, obviously I had to put my camera down so I could do stuff. With glasses, I could just let it roll for an hour while I'm out there or whatever, you know, and then edit the footage when I get back. So anyways, I've been running into some issues with the cameras. I bought a 720p and, you know, the quality wasn't what I wanted, so I went ahead and upgraded to the 1080. And it's been better, but there's been issues with like memory cards. Like if you don't have the right memory card in it, you'll have some performance issues with stuttery video and freezing and stuff like that, and audio sync. So I'm just experimenting. I don't know what all will be usable and whatnot, but we'll find out. We'll figure it out together, because I figured these would really step up the garage sale videos. You guys have been enjoying them so much lately, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So anyways, let's get on with the garage sales, see what we find. Oh, no, you're fine. I liked the idea. I did the same.
Ma'am, if I buy the grill at 25, would you throw in the camera? The camera's got 5 on it. If I buy the grill at 25, would you throw the camera in? It's got 5 on it.
They're actually two different people.
Oh, okay.
Own them, so
I was just gonna ask for a few dollars off, and then I thought, well, if I'll just buy this at full price, if that'll
I'll take 3 for this.
3 on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she owns the grill, so
Okay.
It's brand new. It's
Yeah.
not been used or anything.
It looks nice.
And the gas tank goes with it.
Oh, okay.
The thing on it flips over, and you can. It's a griddle on one side and a grill on the other.
Okay. Yeah, I go to a lot of Chiefs games, so it could come in handy. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave it there for now, but I'll take it while I look around. Yeah. Or yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry.
Did you do 3 on this?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 on that, and $1.25 there. Right.
So what'd we come to again? 20, 29?
29.25, and this was $1, right?
All right. I'll load this up and then I'll come back and get the grill.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I pet the pig? Okay. You're crazy. Well, hopefully I got that. Did you take a buck on the tap?
I think he said it was 5. It's next door.
Is that negotiable at all?
What about 3?
Yeah, I'll do. Will you do 3 for everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
So out on the job, car go past me. Yeah, we're out here garage sailing again. It is Friday morning, 8:33 in the a.m. Hit up an auction last night, which is probably going to be a standalone video because I bought so much stuff and some really cool stuff for some pretty good prices. Had to drop off my son at school this morning in town anyways. Friday morning, we're going to hit the ones that are already open, and we stopped at one on the way that we weren't even planning. We just happened to see it on our route and found some DS games. We got Nintendogs, got Call of Duty 4 in a nice little Sharpie cover there. What is this? Heavy Armor and Ice Age. Not the best titles. The Nintendogs, surprisingly, if you've seen Nintendogs, Bolo, be on the lookout. Those are actually worth more than what you think if you can get them for the right price. And then I saw, the first thing I picked up was this, just because it's cute for my son. Look, it's got like a hood and everything. So I was like, all right, cool. Then I found this Jeff Gordon jersey, size large. So anytime I see anything like this that's like large or XL, I figure it's probably good resale probability. Had $2 on it. And then I found this Jeff Gordon like nice racing jacket, and I was like, okay, so what, they're gonna probably have like 5 on that, you know, but it didn't have a sticker on it. But judging that the jersey was 2, I was like, you know, that's probably gonna be more than $2. But I went up there with all this in my hands, and they were just like gossiping back and forth. 2 chicks, they weren't paying attention to anything that was going on, and I was like, would you take $5 for all of it? And she was like, sure. So got all these games, a shirt for my son, and 2 Jeff Gordon pieces that I think I can sell for probably $20 a piece for $5. So pretty good score.
You take a quarter for the cup?
Sure, why not?
All right.
You're lucky day.
I'm gonna keep looking around, but I'll
okay,
go ahead and pay you.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
No problem. Will you do a quarter piece on the shot glasses?
Sure.
Awesome.
See? Told you. Bargain day.
Easy to work with.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, dollar should do it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You have a good one.
You too.
One couple come along, oh, I said, my son that's comes either have pickup trucks or SUVs, and one guy said something like that, the other manufacturers, that's why the ones who manufacture cars, they're concerned, because everybody's going SUVs or trucks. I'm telling you, we both had a celebration of our something he had, I don't know if he was at the university or something, he went in for, I think, gallbladder surgery. I think he had a lung collapse or something happened anyway. He had complications. She said they had a big dinner there at the Eagles Lodge. She said, oh, they had anything and everything. Had all
Is there any way I could pull him out, or do I have to take the whole bag?
Oh, you can pull him out.
Okay. Will you take a dime for him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so 5 cents, 10 cents, and 25 cents.
big things.
40.
That's all for Trace.
Okay.
Glad I stuck a bunch of dimes in my pocket.
Well, they all
Oh.
add up. They all spin.
There it is right there, 40 cents.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You need a bag or?
No, thank you. You guys have a good one.
Yeah, you
Do you know if all this is here?
Pretty sure.
This is like the battleship I remember playing when I was a kid.
Right. I don't think you've ever played it.
You mind if I take it out?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm really dirty. I apologize.
Oh no, you're fine. I'll take that. I'm just gonna leave it there for now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you so much. You have a great day.
You too. You don't have any video games or anything, do you?
No, unfortunately, don't.
Been garage sailing for 3 days fucking straight now. It's been insane. Auctions, garage sales since Thursday. It's currently Saturday. Let me know if you guys want, like, me to pull over and record the stuff after I get it from the sale, or just wait until I get it all back to the house, because honestly, I've been stopping at so many sales, I just haven't really known how to record it. But I just stopped at a pretty interesting one. I did not expect there to be anything, because it looked like all junk. It was all just like scattered out on her yard and stuff like that. And then I walked over and saw in the toys that she had laid out on a carpet, there's a little Mario Boo. Isn't that what they're called? Boo, right? Mm-hmm. And then a Luigi. And they're like modern things, but I knew she wouldn't want much for them. So I always I'm a Mario nerd. So I'll look the stuff up. If it's not worth anything, I'll throw it in my kids' room. Cheap toys, you know, can't go wrong. Then I walked, and on that same thing, I found this. So this is Ninja Turtles, and it's pretty heavy, and it looks vintage. I could not find a date on it anywhere. There's a little, I don't know if you can see that, YOS, or it says YOS. Looks like soy backwards on my camera. I was like, wait a minute, am I stupid? Mailman's passing me like, what the damn YouTubers? I know, dude. So this looks pretty vintage. It looks like an old yo-yo. I don't even think there's string in there anymore. There might. I don't think there is. But I figured I'd take a chance on that. I didn't even pay I paid $3.50 for this entire bag, okay? And then I walked over to a table, and I see Sony tape recorder, and I know that these things can go for a pretty penny. It does have like some sort of a proprietary power thing, so I might see if I can like source one of those or just find one or whatever. Even by itself though, Sony electronics are usually worth a shot. I got it for, I didn't even get it, like I said, I talked her down to $1 originally because there's no cord, but I paid $3.50 for the fucking bag, so I did really good.
1990.
1990? Nice. And then I went over and there was some free stuff, and the first thing I saw was this little ambulance car, right? Like, and then I look at the bottom of it. This is some sort of a transformer, and it is old, like old, unless it's just really bad condition for how old it really is. But even in the shape that this is in, I know old school transformers can be worth a lot of money, and I'm terrified I'm gonna break it. But I was like, is this stuff free? And she's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, put that in my pocket. So I got a free vintage, what looks to me like a transformer. There was a couple boxes of matches, which like, they still have the matches in it. So I was just like, I mean, I burn trash out in the country and they kind of look cool. I noticed one was from Sweden. I can't tell what the other one's from, so I just grabbed those. But I mean, free, why not? Like I said, I use matches. Then there was this other little car in there. This one says Masito, and it looks fairly old too. Again, it's worth, the weird like yellow plastic wheels make it look cheap, but again, it kind of looks vintage, so it's worth taking a shot on. It was in the free pile. And then I walked over and she had a bunch of games on the shelf, and some of them were like, eh. I noticed these GameCube games. Zelda, what is this one? Zelda Twilight Princess on GameCube. Resident Evil 4, disc 1 and 2. They're not that bad. I mean, they're not the best, but they're not that bad. We do have a resurfacer, and we can resurface GameCube games. And then Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles on Wii, and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And I paid, like I said, all that, $3.50. So I think it was a pretty good stop. And let me know what you guys think down below. If you know what that vintage yo-yo or that Transformer's worth, let your boy know. All right, let's... You see this squirrel right now? Look at this squirrel. Bruh. What are you doing, man? All right, we got lots of garage sales to go to. Catch you on the next one.
You guys want to help with that?
Between all of us, maybe we can just hoist
Are
it
you
in there.
thinking you want to lay it on its side?
Now.
One, two, three.
Yep, I got it. The rascal's got some weight in it.
Caught on something over here. Ready?
Okay. Ready? Yeah, right there. There you go.
There we go. All right, it's in.
That'll do it.
There you go.
Perfect.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so
Yeah,
much.
no problem.
Looking for anything in particular?
Video games?
Not today.
No?
Because I had some that were way old, and my husband's like, nobody's gonna want those.
I definitely do. If you want to.
Well, they're Xbox, like original Xbox, so you probably do not want anything that old.
Well, I'm actually, I look for older than that actually, but
okay.
Xbox maybe. Are you just trying to get rid of all of them?
I'm just trying to get rid of them. So if there's something you're interested in, let me know. If you're interested in all of them, I'll make
Do
you a deal.
20 bucks for everything?
Sure. Would you do like $3 for this one? Or do you not want this?
Well, I think I'm gonna put that back.
Oh, that's fine.
Let's see. Is this brand new?
Yeah, we've used
Kind
it
of.
like
Oh, okay.
twice. We used it like 2
But
times.
it's all there.
It's all there.
So 23 for everything?
Sure.
Okay. You don't have cables for any of these systems? Just the systems?
Yeah.
What are these? These have 5 on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
How much is the NES?
cords. I know that there's no cords or remotes for that, but it's $1
Okay.
if anything, or 50 cents. Like I said, it doesn't have cords. So
All right. And these don't have cords either?
these have all the cords that you need. I mean, I can even give you an HDMI too if you'd rather have that.
Is everything working that you know of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time I tried it was, I'd say, 2 weeks ago maybe.
Okay.
Something like that. I did have it in my room.
Would you take the two 360s, the PS2s, and the NES for 50?
Sure, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Them do have power cords, but not
These
the,
two?
Yeah, not the.
Not the AV.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I was just wondering if you'd take $1 on this bag.
They're the ones in charge.
I think today I'm pretty firm. Tomorrow
Firm?
I'll negotiate a lot more, but since we just opened,
Pretty firm on everything? Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. Day one, I usually try to hold. I've tried to mark everything.
This cup's 25 cents. If I get the lunchbox for 5, will you throw in the cup?
Oh, I can do that. I can handle it.
That'll work.
Starting to get overwhelmed. Everything is now upstairs this is from one weekend of garage sales. Actually, that box right now, right there underneath that stuff, that's from my grandma's old store inventory. She ran a store in the 80s and 90s, I think. And there's a bunch of old like box toys and stuff. They're pretty cool. So I might show you guys those in a separate video, so I can go a little bit more in depth. But quick overview of everything I bought. Most of this stuff I get for $0.25. I got this, I think, for $0.25. These Disney cups these are the ones you buy for the free refills while you're at the park. It probably costs like $15 or something crazy. And I think that's about what they sell for. They sell for like 15, 20 bucks. When I looked it up, found a pretty nice little hat, Budweiser real tree camo, in good shape. Might try to clean up a little bit, but I figured that might do okay. Got this Budweiser tap it had 5 on it. I think I got it for 3, and I looked these up and I was really happy with what I saw there. Crown Royal bags. I know like people are gonna laugh at that. It's the last thing I would have ever thought about buying at a garage sale, but I actually found 2 different sales that had some Crown Royal bags, and believe it or not, if you look at the sold listings on eBay, people buy lots of Crown Royal bags. I think there's like a crafting community or something out there that likes to make bathrobes or something. I don't know. It gets crazy with Crown Royal bags, I guess. And if you have like the big ones and the little ones and the different color ones and stuff like that, people actually pay for that stuff. Found a pretty cool vintage, damn it, if I can get it. This buck knife was disgusting. It was literally like it still had deer guts on it. It had like fat and hair and stuff like that. But once I cleaned it up, as you can see, it is pretty nice little knife. I looked it up though, and they only really sell for like $15. I only paid $1 for it, so there's profit to be made. But honestly, I might just keep it because it's really cool and it comes with the sheath I can put on my belt, and I can use it as my gut knife. This camera, I already have somebody in my Discord. Speaking of, this is a good time to plug that. Discord.gg/Hova. If you guys go over there, I have a garage sale finds chat in the Discord. When I buy all this stuff, I bring it home and take pictures. I send it in that chat. And there's a couple other people that like to flip stuff on eBay or just enjoy garage selling for themselves. And when we find cool stuff, we'll send pictures in there. So if you want to join that chat, it's a lot of fun. But somebody in Discord, Chim Pokemon, actually, he is interested in this really awesome Kodak Duaflex 3 flash outfit. Still in the box, like pretty damn good condition for how old it is, obviously. So pretty cool on that. These consoles, I got, this was one garage sale. He had more than this, but this is all I was really interested in. I got these Slim 360s had $30 on them. The Slim PS2s aren't in the greatest shape, but I'm assuming they're gonna work. They only had 5 on them, and the NES, he was like, I don't have any of the cords for it at all, so I'll just like give it to you for $0.25. I was like, all right. So I ended up paying $50 for all 5 of these consoles, which was pretty solid little deal, I think.
Got these hats because they looked older, but I can't really tell if they were. And they were only 50 cents, so I wasn't too worried if they weren't. But yeah, I don't know. Those might be a bust. I can't find anything about them so far. This right here, I basically just bought this for myself. I don't know if you guys remember this, if any of you guys had this. Some of you older guys. This is the battleship I played with when I was a kid, and it is amazing. Instead of just being like B2 and then, you know, your friend is like hit or miss. These little buttons right here, you actually have to type in your where you're going to fire. You type in the coordinates and then you hit the fire button, and then there's like this really long satisfying like, and then if you get a hit, you actually hear this like, and this right here in the middle lights up and everything. And this was so much fun as a kid. I remember just playing it so much, and when I saw this, I couldn't pass it up. The box is a little beat up, but just that the fact that the box is here is amazing. And as far as I can tell, pretty much all the pieces are in there, all the pegs, all the ships. The batteries were a little bit corroded, but I think I can get that fixed. And it was $1. So that was not, I couldn't pass it up. I just could not pass that up. I got a Boy Scout uniform. One of the garage sale channels I watch he did really good on a Boy Scout uniform not too long ago, and I paid $1 for that, so it wasn't too much of a risk. Found this guy, saw a Yeti, saw that it was still brand new, and saw that I wanted $1 for it, and immediately picked it up. I think I'm going to be able to flip that for 20 bucks easy. What else? The other day, got this, some sort of an HP calculator, with the manual still with it. We got Little Mermaid sealed VHS, which I would not have bought unless it was sealed. So I don't know. I think I can get a little bit out of that. I paid $1. A loose Wii, probably going to sell it as is. A bunch of PC games, mostly The Sims. Got those for really cheap. Got this Coca-Cola glass for my mom because she loves Coke. This I thought was kind of cool. I found a date in here somewhere. This is like denim. Not 18. Jesus. There it is right there. 1990. Thomas and Friends, Thomas the Train, whatever you want to call it. Like denim book. Pretty interesting. Never seen anything like that. So I think I looked up completed listings on eBay. They weren't going for too bad. I'm not going to make like a killing on it, but I think, again, I paid $1 for that. So not a big investment. Disney's Magic Eye. This is one of those things where there's like hidden pictures in all the pages. Haven't really looked that up. A lot of this stuff I haven't even researched yet. What else do we got? I got some Crash toys. Found a bunch of these. I paid less than $1 each for those. That hammer is mine. It is not for sale. Found some old electronic games. Paid a little bit of nothing for these. What is this one? This one's like a Pro 600, so I guess it has 600 games on it. This is some sort of a Tiger Lights Out game. This was interesting. Tetris 360. I think there was one more. Battleship? Yeah, Battleship. Ow! Excuse. Battleship, and they all came with instructions, so that was kind of cool. Got freaking Sumo Bot, dude. From South Park. I think I paid 50 cents for this, and I looked those up and they sell for a pretty decent amount. So I got all that at one place. In here, that's just some CD cases that I got to ship out games. These were pretty cool. Found these. She wouldn't go down on her price at all, but she only had $2 on it. And I used to play a lot of Stratego. And it's in really good shape. This is like the old vintage one from the 80s, I think. So that was pretty cool to see it in that good a shape. So I just happily paid the $2. I looked it up. I think they sell for 20 to 30. And then this guy, electric football, much to my surprise, I think pretty much all of that's in there too. I don't know 100%. Haven't really dug into it and done all the research yet, but it's looking pretty good, dude. Got this TV. Found somebody on Facebook was selling this, and I looked up the model number, and much to my surprise, this little itty bitty TV that actually doesn't weigh that much sells for about $120 pretty regularly. It's a Trinitron, Sony Trinitron. Comes with the remote. That always helps the price a lot. So I met her. I paid $20 for that, which was more than I wanted to, but obviously there's still room for profit. Same with this thing, this Sony, I forget the CFDF10. This thing, I saw it at a garage sale, saw the $25, and I was like, well, it is Sony, so I'll look it up. Sure enough, again, these things sell for right around $100 pretty regularly. Talked her down to 20, and paid it. Tested it right there at the garage. At the garage it was sitting in. Put a CD in it. Tape player works. CD player works. I believe it records tape to CD or something. It said, yeah, it says CD radio cassette recorder. So maybe the record. Yeah, it has a record button here. The CD probably. Yeah, that doesn't. Never mind. It records to tape. But yeah, these things go for over $100. So paid the 20 on that. Found like an old Mickey Mouse fishing rod. I paid $1 for that. Got some old Disney books and stuff like that. This stuff, if it's old, I'll take a chance on it, look it up. Sometimes they're worth a decent amount of money. Sometimes they're not. And if they're not, you know, I have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old that love all this Pokemon and Lion King and Disney stuff, so it's not a big deal, you know. Then in this case, I'll just go over it briefly. I bought, this lady had a whole bunch of Xbox games. I didn't really want them, to be honest. I paid less than $1 for each. But yeah, there's a bunch in there. And I felt bad because she had to go in the house to get them and bring them out to me. So when she brought them out, I was just, because she said, I got old video games. So I was thinking like she had SNES games and she just brought out Xbox games. I was like, damn it. But I just went ahead and bought them. Got these. I actually found... I found Mickey and Donald. These are old vintage Mickey's Christmas Carol plush toys. I found Mickey and Donald the other day at the flea market, and I picked those up for $0.25 each. And then saw these at a garage sale, and it's the exact same set. So I went ahead and picked them up so I can just kind of throw them all together in a lot. Saw this little Tarzan toy. Damn it, bag. Saw this little Tarzan toy. It's like 1995 Tarzan, I think. It's like one of the bad guys from it. I had no idea what exactly. I'm not familiar with Tarzan at all, but I paid a dime for him. So whatever. If I can sell him for $5, I'll be happy. That's pretty much the highlights, guys. So yeah, I hope you guys like the Spyglasses. All the footage isn't perfect. Sometimes the video stutters and lags and stuff to where I can't use it. I don't know exactly why. I've tried different speed memory cards or SD cards and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm going to try maybe another pair of glasses that I saw on eBay. And I'm just going to keep experimenting and try to find a good pair of glasses for you guys. Because, oh, I forgot. This little guy down here. Hold on. This is pretty cool find right here. So this is a Smurfs lunchbox. And inside, much to my surprise, usually these things don't still have the thermos. So that was pretty cool. I think they had 5 on this, and I think I still paid the 5. So paid a little more than I wanted to, but there's still a little bit of room for profit. And it was just too cool to just let sit there and let somebody else have. So, but yeah, anyways, the Spyglasses are a work in progress. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit more behind the scenes, I guess. Guys, this is all inventory. This shelf is listed, but that's the only one that's listed. All this stuff needs to be organized and listed, and I'm kind of getting overwhelmed, not gonna lie. I've got so much stuff to go through. These turtles, I'm gonna show you guys completed listings probably starting in the next video. These guys right now, it ends in about 5 hours. These guys have a bid of $214, and I paid $10 for that set. $10 for this set, $10 for this set. These guys are about to sell for $215 at least. These guys, I have 99 starting bid. No one's bid yet, but I'm hoping someone last minute will snipe them. So that was a damn good buy. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy. I love you. I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to check out the eBay links down in the description if you're interested in any of this stuff or just what I already have listed and all that good stuff. But yeah, see you on the next one. Bye-bye.